She and her new pal Kourtney Kardashian posed topless for a racy Skims photo shoot.
Megan told Rolling Stone in 2009, "I see what I look like, but there are things that I like and things that I dislike."
I personally can't see what Megan had to complain about regarding her original looks. To me, she was a natural beauty, and I think most people would agree. By the age of 24, 2010, Megan had a nose job which got rid of a slight bump to her bridge and made her nose a bit narrower. Now, I think any defects to Megan's nose before she had surgery were negligible because, as I say, to me, she was naturally beautiful. However, since they were going into her nose, I think they may as well have made her nostrils a little bit smaller and change the shape slightly, because to me the size and shape of her nostrils are a little bit less aesthetically pleasing, but only minimally so, and they were going into her nose anyway. Apparently though, she has since had her nostrils changed, either had them made smaller or reshaped or both, in a second nose job. I'll come on to that in a bit. I think the cheek implants that she got, or that she had got by the age of 24, gave her cheekbones more protrusion and more definition, which will always enhance facial beauty, or help create beauty if there wasn't any there to begin with. To me, Megan's use of lip filler is subtle and balanced. Her lips look a bit plumper than they used to, but they still look fully natural. I think that in order to widen her jaw slightly, which effectively brings it into line with her new cheekbones and makes her face a bit more of a square than before, Megan got a jaw implant. Now, I might be wrong, because after all, as far as I'm aware, a jaw implant is actually the last resort where a lot of surgeons are concerned, for the purpose of widening the jawline and enhancing the gonial angle, the edge of the mandible. Surgeons are reluctant to cut the muscles that we use for chewing, such as is required in a jaw implant procedure, purely for cosmetic purposes. Also, jaw implants can end up asymmetrical, and a lot of people say they just look fake anyway. Jawline filler or fat injections to the jawline are what a lot of surgeons will use in order to make a jaw slightly wider and to create a more defined slope. So I may well be wrong when I say that the slight widening to Megan's jawline, along with the enhancement to her gonial angle, come from a jaw implant. The area of Megan's upper eyelid nearest to her bridge is slightly taller now, because the same area of her eyebrows sits in a slightly higher position than before. Those two effects can, as I understand it, be produced by Botox, a non-surgical procedure. But Megan's forehead looked, by the time she was 24, a bit taller than it had done before. And I believe that, in combination with the changes to her upper eyelids and to her eyebrows, is the result of a brow lift, otherwise known as a forehead lift.
A lot of people speculate that Megan was trying to emulate Angelina Jolie and kind of transform her looks into looking more like Angelina's.
Yes, it could just be coincidence, except that Megan has confessed to having certain feelings towards Angelina Jolie.
Megan herself has literally come out in interviews and stated that she has a huge girl crush on Angelina Jolie.
In more recent times though, people have said that Megan's looks have become somewhat Kardashian-esque. Or was that just to attract publicity for a particular photo shoot that was done in 2021?
She and her new pal Kourtney Kardashian posed topless for a racy Skims photo shoot, and it fired up the internet even more.
I don't know the thoughts of Lacey Turner, an award-winning English actress, on Megan's cosmetic surgery. In case you don't know, I'm Gina, and my own cosmetic surgery journey is ongoing. If you're enjoying this video, then do give it a like, and do also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. So by 2010, at the age of 24, Megan was looking a lot different to the way she had done before. But as I say, to me, she was beautiful before her cosmetic surgery. And after her cosmetic surgery, she was beautiful again, just in a different way. The question though is, by that point, 24, with all that cosmetic surgery, was she feeling any differently about her appearance to the way she was when she spoke on that matter in 2009 to Rolling Stone magazine?
As Megan told Rolling Stone in 2009, I see what I look like, but there are things that I like and things that I dislike. My hair is good, the colour of my eyes is good obviously, but I'm too short. Overall, I'm not super excited about the whole thing. I never think I'm worthy of anything.
Megan has kept up with her programme of lip plumping, but I also think she's possibly had a lip lift because, in my opinion, her philtrum, the space between her upper lip and her nostrils, namely, is slightly smaller than it used to be. And I don't think that comes solely from lip filler. In fact, I don't think it comes from lip filler at all. That's just my ignorant opinion. I'm not a surgeon, not a doctor, not anything. It's just what I think as somebody who's looked at quite a lot of Megan Fox photos. Now, some people say that around 2021 is when we can see a new change to Megan's nose, specifically that the nostrils have been made a bit smaller and have been brought a bit closer together. Now, in the pictures that I've been able to access, which I'm sorry to say weren't very many, I actually can't detect that change myself. But I can say that if she has had that second nose surgery, then that's in keeping with what I said earlier when I said that I felt that at the time of her first nose job is when they should have made the changes to her nostrils to make them a bit smaller and to give them a bit of a prettier shape. In the very small amount of pictures of Megan Fox from 2021, 2020, 2019 that I was able to trace online, she is mostly wearing her hair long and straight, covering her jaw. So therefore, I can't tell whether the fact that her jaw looks a little bit smaller to me is just because of the way she's wearing her hair, or because if she had a jaw implant, which I think she had, she's had that removed, or if she was getting filler or fat injections to the jawline, then she stopped having those things. Sorry, but I can't pinpoint the point at which she had her smile makeover. Megan had quite pretty teeth before, in my opinion, but these days she's got the bog standard, stunning Hollywood look. Her teeth are all straight, they're well aligned, and that comes, in my opinion, from either veneers or crowns. I agree with the many who say that Megan at some point started to get Botox and filler to her face. Botox is to eliminate creases and wrinkles that comes from muscle use, so we have it in the forehead, the crow's feet, the frown lines. We can get it in other areas of our face as well. And filler fills in the gaps left by a loss of fatty tissue to the skin. A brow lift, nose job, cheek implants, jaw implant, lip filler, lip lift, in my opinion, a smile makeover with veneers or crowns, filler and Botox. Those are what I think Megan has had in order to make her look how she looks now. And in my opinion, she looks absolutely stunning now, but I will just repeat for about the 5th time, I think she was already pretty as she was before any surgery. I can't see upper blepharoplasty, a chin implant, a neck lift or a facelift, but other people can. And I would say that in most, if not all cases, those other people know more than me, either because they're surgeons or just because they're just better at spotting cosmetic surgery that people have had than me. Fair play. I haven't really covered much of Megan's body. The only body surgery that I can see through the pictures that I've been able to access online is a boob job. How many though is the question. She'd had one by 24 along with her other cosmetic surgery. Some people say that she had another one a bit later on as well, at some point between 2019 and 2021. I can't support that because I can't find pictures that would 100% prove that. In this video, I show you what cosmetic surgery I think Kendall Jenner has had. I'll meet you there.